Good morning. Good morning again, I should say. Listen, the story is my plan wasn't to film another San Diego video until I got back from the Africa trip, but honestly, I looked through over 1,000 comments from the 5 must-try tacos in San Diego video, and I had to come try a few more. The most interesting thing on that list to me was the birria tacos, and honestly, I've never had birria before, so today I'm gonna go try 4 different taco shops that serve birria, 2 different styles, and the first stop is a place that is most recommended whenever I ask across any platform, where should I go eat tacos, where should I go for good Mexican food? It is Ed Fernandez Restaurant, located between a smog check, a tire repair shop, a gas station, a few small churches. It is just after 9 a.m. and there's already a line. Let's go see if this really lives up to the hype. I got Daniel on the camera as well. Daniel's from Mexico City, so he's gonna fact check me all day today. All right, let's go check it out. Buen dia. Yeah, so it's first time here, so I was definitely thinking birria.
Oh, we do birria, right?
Yeah. Let's do a half order then of the birria as is, and then let's do a chupacabra.
On the Extremo, it's handmade. When you order, we make it from regular fresh masa. Put on the press, and we like making it right before you eat.
Sure, that's perfect.
It's like mom.
Your mom. My mom is a terrible tortilla cook. I don't know if she knew what she was doing.
Yeah. Come on down.
What do we got here?
So this is cucumber and tahini water.
Cucumber tahini.
So it's very refreshing. We put some fresh lime juice in it. To puree the cucumbers, you can really.
Oh my gosh, you can taste it as pureed.
All our waters are from fresh fruits.
Very refreshing. Oh wow. After ordering, we're invited into the kitchen to learn more about this relatively unsung hero of Mexican cuisine. Con permiso. Birria is a spicy Mexican meat stew from the state of Jalisco. Preparation and recipes vary, but meat is marinated in an adobo made of vinegar, dried chilies, herbs, and spices before being slow cooked in a broth for hours. Traditionally, it's made with goat, but lamb, mutton, or beef can also be used, and the latter, which is called Birria de Res, is what they specialize in here at Ed Fernandez. All right, we just got back out from the kitchen, and there's one thing that put a smile on this guy's face. This is Daniel, by the way. He's behind the scenes all day. What is that in your hand, and why are you so excited?
Guys, this is capirotada, and it's a classic, delicious dessert in Mexico, and it's made by bread, and they just put it inside this beautiful sugar called piloncillo, and they put walnuts, peanuts, and a little bit of cheese for the change of bittersweet taste.
And they make it at Easter time? Is that
They
right?
do. They do it at Easter time, but you can find it anywhere now because it's so delicious. People want it all year.
We're gonna go right to the dessert first. Yeah? Is that a good one? All right, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna have my tacos first, but look at that. Look at this stop one already made. The man behind the scenes, very happy.
Yeah, totally happy, guys.
That's a good start.
Got
All
my
right.
sweetbread of the day.
Let's try some tacos. All right, here we go. That was incredible. Carlos, one of the brothers who runs Fernandez Restaurant, took us in the kitchen. We got quite a setup. Of course, the Mexican dessert, I'll wait on that. We got 1, 2, 3 limes and radishes, of course, and all the hot sauce you can handle. And he also poured a little consomme and a side cup. Well, you're here, Carlos, come on over. Tell me the what I have the setup here of. So that's the traditional chupacabras. Oh my God. All right, and so I want to put lime in this, correct? And this one has the meat in it as well, yeah? Cilantro.
Hot sauce. You might want to taste it first.
We're gonna taste it before we go.
The brain man taking a shot of Fernandez hot sauce.
That's delicious. Oh my God, so much flavor. Is it good to just dump it in, or do you want to set up?
No,
Look at this. Look at.
you fold it.
Fold it up.
And then dip it.
Oh, the dip.
There you go. And now you go for the kill. Oh yeah. Now that's a sign of a good taco.
This is one of the best things I've ever had in my life.
All right.
I'm going more hot sauce than this.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, once you get used to it and your mouth,
You gotta adjust, right?
feel for it.
You gotta make adjustments on the fly.
Yeah, you just go and see what level you're in and go higher as you wish.
And it's got a little bit of crunch on the tortilla on the outside, just a slight touch, but that meat is so soft, so tender. The cilantro, the lime, and the onions just all balance it out.
All right. You guys enjoy it.
You know what you're doing.
All right.
You're the best, Carlos. All right, the next one we're gonna have is the Chupacabra. And the difference with this one, it has cheese and it also has grilled onions on it. Let's apply some more hot sauce, dip it in the consommé. I got hot sauce and birria juice dripping all over the car. It's gonna strip the varnish of the car and I couldn't be happier about it. Here we go. This is Chupacabra. Dip, hot sauce. Oh my God. This is heaven. All right, I'm gonna take a little sip of my cucumber water here. Very fancy. So refreshing. All right, one more. This one is the Extremo. So what makes this one different is there's cheese, but also they crisp up the birria. So they put the meat on top of the stovetop and they crisp up the outsides, almost like carnitas. We're gonna do a very delicate dip here because I don't want it to all fall in. This is absurd. That's it. You take that birria from the first two and you add a crunch to it, almost this bacon deliciousness. That's the winner for me. Wow. And just so many moving parts going on right now. You got people all over the place. You got tacos all over the place. I got hot sauce dripping down the car. Now let's get into the main event. So normally when you eat this birria, it comes in a big bowl when you're in the restaurant. And you also are served fresh tortillas with it. So you grab one of these tortillas, we're gonna go shovel in some of this delicious meat, get another hit of the cilantro, another hit of the hot sauce just to add a little bit to it. If that's not sexy, I don't know what it is. Let's try it. Give the proper taco stance. It's electric. You got the fattiness, the deliciousness of the beef. Cilantro hot sauce is homemade and absolutely delicious. So much flavor, not overpowering. And the tortilla is the most beautiful vehicle to serve beef into my mouth. This place absolutely lives up to the hype. I gotta try this dessert now. Let's try the dessert. Capirotada. This is like a Mexican bread pudding. Walnuts, peanuts, raisins, cheese. Oh my God. So is that sugar, not honey? Almost has a honey flavor to it. And it's got nuts, the crunch, the raisins, and that is the perfect balance with the savory deliciousness of the tacos. And you finish it with this sweet capirotada. Ooh, I nailed it. Capirotada. All right. Wrapping this stuff up. That's number one. Here we go. Spot number two. Come on. All right, now we are at stop number two, right in Chula Vista, right down the street from Tacos el Gordo, which you remember from the first video. And this is Birrieria y Menuderia Guadalajara. Say that 5 times fast. Menuderia comes from menudo, which is another type of stew. We won't get into on this one because, to be honest with you, it's not my favorite kind of stew. But this place is known for Birria de Chivo, which is of goat. And to give you a very quick history lesson before we dive in, so the Spanish came over to Mexico, they brought cows, they brought pigs, they brought goats, and obviously the first two are easy to eat, and the third, goats, are survivalists. They became rampant across Mexico, and people said, we gotta figure out how to eat these things. So they learned you gotta stew the goat for a long time for it to get tasty, and they did that for hours and hours. This is why it's served at a lot of quinceañeras, a lot of weddings, because it takes a long time to prepare. So let's go into Birrieria y Menuderia Guadalajara to go try. Let's go. All right, we're starting out with the Clamado Michelada. Nice little Modelo beer here, not sponsored, but the manager said you gotta get the Clamado Michelada, which is clam juice, a traditional beer, like a Bloody Mary, but with beer. Let's try it out. All right, I wasn't looking forward to a beer at 10:30 in the morning, but that's incredibly refreshing. Oh, really good. With the salt and spice around the rim, that's a good start. This is gonna be an interesting day if we stay at this pace. All right, we just sat down to eat here, and Moshen and Elian just came up and said they have to come eat here every time. They're from Mexico City, live in Phoenix.
Live in Phoenix, Arizona, and they've told me about a lot of different tacos here in Chula Vista, but I keep coming back to this place because it's the best.
That's it.
That's it.
That's why we're here. Yeah, but everyone
That's
told
it.
us, I made a short list of places to go.
But you can't go anywhere else. You have to come back to this place.
That's the best.
That's it.
What do you think?
It's really good.
You like it?
I like it.
Here we go. We got vouched for it. Let's eat. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Gracias. Bye. Nice to meet you. All right, here we go. This is Birria de Chivo, and they look like carnitas. You see them fresh off the bone, and these crunchy, crispy little pieces of deliciousness. And then it comes with a consommé, which we're gonna dip into, which is the broth. And then this is the taco prepared, hot sauce, onion, cilantro, and the birria. And these tortillas, by the way, are handmade, fresh. Look at that. You can see the imperfections of the tortilla is what makes them perfect. If that makes sense. Give it an official dunk. Oh my God. Here we go. Oh my God. That almost has a, whoa. This consommé, this broth is so unique. It almost has a cinnamon or clove type flavor to it. Very, very interesting. Oh, it's so delicious. It tastes like the holidays. And these chivos, this little piece of chivo here, the crispy, delicious bits, unbelievable. Honestly, unbelievable. You got some good fatty pieces in there and some good crunch. You hear that? I don't know if you can pick that up. Crunchy bits, but I'm amazed by this consommé. That is so good. And the hot sauce is just the right amount. Bright orange hot sauce. This is delicious. And the goat flavor, those that probably are more familiar with lamb, it has much more of a lamb, more of an earthy flavor to it than the res, but equally as delicious. The hot sauce, the sweetness of that consommé, unbelievable. You gotta try this. ¿Qué te parece? What do you think? Good, yeah? All right, that was delicious. So the name of that dish was actually tatemada. I don't know if I fully said that, but basically tatemada is, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Daniel, is tatemada, you say it as slang where someone gets sizzled or they get seared when they're out in the sun. What is it called? Tatemaste? Te tatemaste. So like you seared yourself when you're out in the sun. So tatemada is how they cooked the goat, and which gave it that beautiful, crispy outside texture, which made it crunch when you ate it in a taco. That was delicious. Now we're going to stop number 3, which is another chivo place. We'll have them a different style, and it is actually right down the street, right down Broadway. Let's go to that. All right, and our third spot on the list is a place called Birrieria Don Rafa, and it's actually right next to Tacos el Gordo. I didn't even know this place existed the last time I was here. This is a different style of chivo. Let's go inside, check it out. Mask up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at stop number 3 now. We just got our Birria de Chivo with frijoles. So my hunger level is slowly decreasing, but my excitement level is still pretty high. This is a different style. And you got, of course, the consomme here. Beautiful, bright orange salsa there. And they're serving lemons and limes with this one. And of course, the staple, we got cilantro and onions. That might be the prettiest one of all we had. Again, we're sitting inside. They just open up restaurants here, so we're sitting inside. Good social distancing. As you can see, some popular Mexican figures at some of the other tables. It's a very popular spot for celebrities. Here we go. The famous dunk. I get it everywhere. The anticipation. Oh yeah. These have all been out of the park. This one has just a much softer flavor to it and also much softer texture. And this consomme, that broth is also more on the savory side, a little bit more like Fernandez's. And I love the addition of the frijoles, the beans on here adds a nice little kick. Oh, just such a rich and flavorful broth. Oh, imagine this on a cold day in upstate New York. You're out in the snow, the kids are sledding, and you just got a big mug of just delicious broth. I'm having a great time. You having a good day? All right, and we have one more special edition, a wild card. This is Birria de Res, but this is quesadilla ahogada. And that means drowned quesadilla. So let's take a look. It is a folded, cheese-filled quesadilla drowned in the birria sauce. Drowned in that same consomme that we just had with the frijoles. Let's give it a try. I'm going straight up with this. No hot sauce, nothing. This could be the only thing that I eat for the whole day, and this would be enough. This is the specialty of the house. That's why they brought it out for us. See the cheese and the tortilla dripping down. Yeah. Delicious. Whew. One more stop. Let's go. All right, our fourth and final stop is right here. This is one of the most recommended places for birria tacos. We're gonna get Birria de Res. This is 664 TJ Birrieria. Let's see what they got. Podemos pedir dos tacos de birria.
¿Dos tacos?
Sí,
¿Para aquí?
para aquí.
Aquí puede tomar la mesa 15, por favor.
Ahí. Perfecto, gracias. All right. This is our fourth spot. This is 664 TJ Birrieria. This is one of the most recommended spots from that last video that you guys said you have to come check out. We are in National City. This is right off of Highland Drive, and we got two Birrias de Res. So we got the beef tacos, the shredded beef tacos. It's a great little cozy setup they have here. Nice tables, pretty popular, and also a lot of different artifacts for Tijuana, which is very close by. Here we go. Gracias. Got a nice little crunch to the tortilla here. Beautiful double stacked tortillas. And it's got that, you can tell it's been rolled in the sauce a little bit. It's again shredded, much like the place that we just went to about Don Rafa's. Much like that, more of a consistency, more shredded up. The onions, the cilantro, the hot sauce, all the goodies. And of course, this one's got the consomme, has the onions and the cilantro already floating in it, so you don't need to add it. Give it a solid dip, spill everywhere per usual. The beef is much more neutral. You know, it's a little bit different than the Chivo. Chivo has a strong, distinct, more earthy flavor to it. This is a lot lighter, a good way to end. Good fatty bits in there, balanced out with the meat. This is delicious. Let's give it a try on its own. Burn your face off if you're not careful. Whew. That's good. That's definitely the lightest of the broths that we've had. Maybe that's why they give you this. Give you a little bit of salt with it. Definitely light, mild flavor. Cleanse my palate. 4 for 4. They've all been hits. You guys are really good at this. I'm just the vehicle to go and see these places. You guys provide the details. Oh yeah, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm exhausted emotionally, just digestively. I'm so happy. Those were 4 different birria spots, 2 chivos, 2 birria de res. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notifications bell. Leave a comment for any other taco suggestions or any suggestions for things you want to see from San Diego. Now, a side note, I fully understand. A lot of you in the last video said the best tacos in San Diego are right over the border in Tijuana. I understand. These are just best tacos to hit here when you're in San Diego and you can't go across the border. I will most definitely be doing a ton of videos about Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico coming very soon. And that's gonna be right after the big Africa trip, so stay tuned for that as well. Again, thanks for watching this far. I appreciate it. I'm going for a nap. See ya. I think I had a napkin around here. Am I a mess? Absolutely in my element. Daniel, this is our first time filming together and he's just like, what did I get myself into? This just guy's just gonna eat all day. Tell me the name again?
Capirotada.
Capirotada. Capirotada. All right. Now this one's a little bit more mashed up. You can see of the frijoles, of the beans on here. I'm battling the elements. Again, thanks for watching this far. I appreciate it. I'm going for a nap. See ya. Oh, just in time. Yes! Oh man, that's hot. All right, we got it. Let's roll.